What's up, everybody? This is Ed from South Jersey Vapors. Today I have the Stillare clone by Tobeco. This is an awesome piece. One word to describe this setup is sexy. As you can see, it looks great on top of my Turtleship V1 clone by Tobeco. I'm going to break this thing down. It's your standard dripping atomizer with a couple of really good perks. It's got adjustable airflow that's actually easy to use for a change. A completely sleek, sexy 22mm look. It's got gold-plated posts and a gold-plated 510 connection, and we're going to break it down, then we'll come back out for my final thoughts. Alright everybody, so this will be the breakdown of the Stillare clone, the Cartel Stillare clone by Tobeco. This is another great piece here. It looks ultra sexy sitting on top of your stainless steel mods that are 22mm. I have this on my Tobeco clone of the Turtleship V1, and it just looks absolutely dandy. Anyway, it's got the serial number engraved on the back. It's not silk screened. In the front you have pretty decent engraving of the Cartel C, and the Stillare is engraved in there nicely. Those are all laser engraved, ink filled engravings, and they're great. Again, it's 22 mils, and it fits all my drip tips just like perfectly. I don't have any that are sitting in there loose. It's a really nice setup. Matter of fact, this one's so tight that I actually have to twist it when I pull it out. My Dynasty drip tip, love it. Had to buy two. So anyway, we'll break it down real quick, pull it open. First thing you'll notice is that it's got the gold-plated posts on the inside. It is a 3-post setup. As much as I hate to pull out perfectly good juice, I'm going to go ahead and just show you the inside of the well and how much cotton we can actually fit in this sucker. It really is a decent amount. So this thing will definitely hold enough juice to get quite a few pulls off of it before you have to rejuice it. I've got a dual coil build in there, dual micro coils, and it seems to really enjoy that build, and it works out really nicely. Let's see here if I can get this out. I don't recommend these tweezers to anybody. They're pretty much the worst tweezers on the planet Earth, maybe in the universe, for the job that I'm trying to do. But we'll get through. And that is some juice abuse right there. Burn off some of that excess there. Alright, so the depth of the well is the one thing that stood out to me really nicely on this piece. It's got a nice deep well. Holds a lot of cotton, holds a lot of juice. Really, really well made and well machined. The posts are all gold-plated posts, and I haven't had any tarnishing issues with mine so far. This was actually given to me by Mike over at Firehouse Vapors. It was his personal one, and he gave it to me for the purpose of review, and I don't think he's ever getting it back because I think it's just absolutely awesome. So he's going to have to order some more of these. Price on these is $42 for a brick and mortar. That is not a bad price. It is fully 100% worth it. As you know from most of my videos, I'm not really a dripper guy. I am a die-hard Genesis fan. And the thing about that is that I've owned many, many drippers. This is the first one that actually I really like a lot. You have a single O-ring for holding on the main body of your top cap. The top cap is 2 pieces. It's got adjustable airflow, and it's the Cyclops style airflow. You have one hole on the front side, you have one hole on the back side just above the serial number, and as you turn the top of the top cap, you can open and close to taste how much airflow you would like on the device. It's a 2-piece top cap, so as you can see, you've got the slots cut in here. You got a little bit of juice flowing around there because I've been using this thing. Really cool too, where the drip tip sits inside is pretty solid, and you'll notice that this thing is not a wide open chamber. It's actually a pretty thick piece of stainless steel at the top, which is good. So the reduced chamber definitely increases flavor. Smaller chamber, bigger flavor. And it has more than enough airflow to suffice to get rid of heat if the hot vape isn't what you're looking for and you still want the flavor. Again, you have a single O-ring. Another thing I like about this particular model of the clone, and I've tried a few of them, is that when you assemble it, it's actually usable. It's not too tight for the damn thing to turn, and that's a big plus, so yay, go Tobeco. This one is serial number 2121. Not that serial numbers matter in the clone world, it's more of an art thing and you know, trying to make an authentic one-to-one thing. It really is a beautiful piece. It works really well. It looks banging, just banging, stacked on top of a turtle ship. It just looks like it's meant to be. Really great piece. Like I said, for $42, supporting your local brick and mortar store. And if you're in South Jersey, going and supporting Mike at Firehouse Vapors. He's got this. He's got a lot of other really great drippers, but this is the one that I had my eyes on for a little while, enough to take it right off of his mod and bring it here to review it for you today. So we'll go back out to a little long shot and we'll go over my final thoughts on it, but really can't find any cons with this piece. A lot of times it'll be something with drip tips not fitting correctly, or the airflow control being too difficult to operate. The posts have really nice size holes in them, so you can build a quad coil on this very easily. It would more than accommodate any twisted wire combination that you're using. It's definitely the modders type Addy, and it's set up and ready to go without having to be adjusted, changed, drilled in any way. Really, really fantastic. So we'll go back out to the long shot. I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, before I say anything, I just want to give a quick shout out to Mike, again, over at Firehouse Vapors here in South Jersey. He's located in Cherry Hill. He's the one who gave me this piece. Matter of fact, took it right off of his own mod, handed it to me for the purpose of review and for the purpose of getting me to stop drooling over it because he was out of stock. He has restocked these as of today. That being said, thanks again, Mike. This thing is awesome. It's sexy. It's really, really nice looking. It performs extremely well. It fits all my drip tips. Other pros, I like the Cyclops style airflow. The fact that I can adjust it easily without twisting the whole top of the atomizer or pulling it off the 510 connection. Really awesome. Most of my adjustable airflow things that I've had in the past, although it's convenient to have, very inconvenient to use. Not so with the Stillare. Really, really cool. The engravings are done nice and deep. You can feel them when you rub your thumb across it. They are actually in there really nice. Like I said, it fits all my drip tips. It looks sexy as hell on top of a stainless steel 22mm mod. It just looks absolutely perfect. And I'm able to get the logos to line up because of the way the top cap slides all the way down to the base, regardless of what your height is of your 510 connection. It's a really, really cool feature. The only cons I can come up with, maybe that it didn't come with any extra O-rings in the package, which I found out because I had to ask around to see if it did. It's made by Tobeco. They did a fantastic job with that. But Tobeco, you got to step up and send some extra O-rings with this stuff when you send it out, because with adjustable airflow and the top cap coming on and off all the time to rebuild, rejuice, all that stuff, they're going to wear out. The only other con, I'm not sure how long that the gold plating is going to hold up on there. So far, so good. It's working out pretty well. But that's something to keep an eye out for. If you're cleaning it constantly with any kind of abrasives or any kind of abrasive cleaners, you will pull that polish or that plating right off. I've noticed that with other things that are gold plated. I'm sure this will be no different, although I don't plan to use any harsh cleaners on it because, I don't know, I'm kind of a basic guy. I'm kind of a one juice type of guy. I like custards, and there's no need for me to really scrub out the whole thing. Just rebuild, re-wick, and rock on. So yeah, if you can get your hands on one of these, $42 from your local vape shop, I suggest going and seeing Mike over at Firehouse for one of these. He's got them in stock. They're fantastic. Support your local brick and mortars. It's really important that we do that. I know we can find this stuff on the internet cheaper, and I'm sure that there's plenty of places selling this for a little bit less than that, but if you're in South Jersey, stop into a shop, give them your business, and make sure that those shops are going to be there for a long time to come. It's the only places we know where we can go and we can have these things in our hands and feel them, try them, check them out, and walk away with them. Instant gratification. And I don't know about anybody else. Vape mail is awesome, but instant gratification is awesomer, if that's a word. So, yes, the Stillare Cartel clone by Tobeco. If you can get your hands on one, I highly suggest you do it. And I don't know, that's it for us. Make sure you like the video if you found it informative. Subscribe to our page. Check us out on Facebook at South Jersey Vapors with an O. South Jersey Vapors on Facebook. Be a part of that community page. It's pretty cool. And that's really it, man. So until next time, vape on. Have a great day.